When I left my husband in 2024, I went on 2 solo trips. Both times, I found myself isolated and depressed. I visited some great places, but would not really engage with anyone. I always felt out of place, like I didn't belong. When I did engage, it required effort, and I felt exhausted afterwards. So I decided to do some soul searching to figure out what made me feel that way. In a nutshell, I was adopted when I was almost 2 years old, and therefore, I never belonged or fit in. That's how I felt. Once I had my emotional issues under control, I decided to travel the globe. As proud of myself as I was of having done that, I realized that for the most part, I still isolated myself. The main difference was that now I knew why. But what good did that do? I knew the theory, but I needed the practice. For this recent 4-week trip to Spain and Portugal, I decided that I would practice what I had learned. I belong. No matter where I go, I belong. I felt that the best way to test myself was to stay in hostels. I would be surrounded by other people, and it would be so much harder to isolate. As a bonus, I thought that I would be confronted by the thought of being the old lady. I mostly stayed in hostels, guest houses, and capsule hotels, all of which had common areas and kitchens, and I joined city tours. For the first time in my life, I stepped into who I really am and opened up to strangers. Even on trains and buses, or simply walking down the street, I would strike up conversations. I met people from all over the world, and not once did I feel lonely or like I didn't belong. Not once did I feel that it was an effort to socialize. Shedding my old beliefs was groundbreaking for me. And yes, I am proud of myself. Why toot my own horn? Because so many of us feel that there is something wrong with us. Why don't we have the courage to travel solo? Why do we get lonely and depressed? Why aren't we as happy as the women whose pictures we see on social media? Nothing, absolutely nothing is wrong with us. Nothing. And once we let go of the past, we can be in the present.